what's your name, by the way?
I'm Shelley.
Shelley.
Yes.
Well, we just met, so
Yes.
I'm going to interview you now. So, what did you think of the show tonight?
I thought it was brilliant. I was very impressed, actually.
And who's filming over here?
That's Andy over there filming. Hi, Andy.
How do you guys know one another?
We have been dating for a bit over a year.
This sounds like a Vegas wedding coming up for you two.
Or a Reno Divorce, perhaps. Who knows?
Oh, shit, boy!
Oh boy.
One of those two. We'll see. Maybe both. Hey, it's all American.
Where are you from in the U.S.? You're from the U.S. obviously.
I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio.
Nice.
Yes, and spent most of my adult years there in New York City, but haven't even been back there in a decade.
What are you
In
waiting
the
on?
country.
What are you waiting on?
Christmas. I'm going for Christmas.
Okay.
And I prefer Europe. How do you feel about being in Europe?
I love it. Obviously, shit in the U.S. is really polarized right now. And, it just feels like we're on the verge of civil war at any fucking moment. But like I said, I have a little baby, and I've noticed it's just a higher maybe standard of living.
Definitely.
Just a slower pace. Maybe, I don't know. I'd like my kid to learn a couple languages. Maybe not be so Americanized.
I think that's a very good thing. It helps you to open your mind. And having your child traveling now, it will impact them as they grow up. So it's a good thing. Because your child is, your partner and your child are here, aren't they?
They are. So this is kind of a cool situation on this particular tour. We're doing Rebellion. We've done, like Timmy said, we did Mighty Sounds on the main stage. So it's been really all these years of coming to Europe and playing the small places. You feel it paying off now. And it's cool for my oldest son is here as well, Austin. He was on stage tonight singing with me. So for him to come over, to be there, to see the fruits of all that labor, all those years I was gone, it's really cool. It's coming full circle, and it's awesome.
How about you two? How do you feel about this?
About Europe? Oh, I love it. I don't want to go home. It's been incredible. Just super well received, and people are great. They take care of bands over here. It's just, like I said.
In the States, they kind of just leave you to be, whereas here, it's you're brought into the family when you arrive.
Absolutely. It's incredible. Incredible.
I think the United States has a lot to learn from the European model, which is obvious. I wish more American promoters would come over here and see how things are run. I think there'd be a big change in America for the way they treat bands. Obviously, we're the people that come up with the music and the creativity, and we deliver that music to our audiences, and I think we should be respected for that. And I see that respect a lot more so in Europe than I do in America.
Absolutely. I think the arts as a whole are much more respected here. Do you agree?
Yes, I totally agree with that.
Have you been to many, since you're an art teacher, you obviously have an interest in art. Have you been to many art museums in Europe?
I've been coming to Europe for about 25 years, so yeah, I have.
How do you feel our museums here compared to the ones in the States that you've been to?
A museum's a museum. I mean, there's always great pieces here and there, so you just have to appreciate what you're seeing at the moment. So.
And what about street art? Do you think that Europe has an advantage over the States in street art?
I love urban art. Yeah, actually, from us traveling around this time, I'm planning on developing some lessons that revolve around urban art. So we'll see where that goes.
I think probably U.S. urban art is probably better because you have to understand what a dangerous place it is in America. And I think that rawness probably fuels the artistic side a little bit further. Not, just especially for like stuff like that. I think that maybe it's more raw.
Because for example, in Switzerland, around the train stations, if you come in the train stations, you see a lot of graffiti along the sides. And what they do is they give the artists permission to go in there and do their work. So they take their time and they make it right. And in the States, it's, oh God, we're going to get caught. And,
We're going to jail. Yeah. And so I think maybe on that front, and a lot of, the U.S. we're raw dogs, man. rock and roll, like we invented that shit. Country music, rhythm and blues. But I know, but I'm just, So, but of course, like, if that hadn't happened, then you don't have the Rolling Stones. You don't have like this other thing, this influence, and then it comes back to us, and then we take that influence and just put it back. So it's a back and forth, between the continents, and at the end of the day, it's all pushes the art a little further.
Which is always a good thing. I'm an art person myself, so seeing the exchange between would be a very good thing, because I think the U.S. has a lot to learn, and Europe has a bit to learn from the U.S. from certain artists.
A lot of bands that we play with are like, they want to go to the U.S. so bad, and we're like, no, like don't, because it's like Tim was saying, and Jason, like that you get over here, it's the artist is respected, and they appreciate that you're coming here to share what you got, and it's not like that in the U.S. Obviously,
Take it for granted over there. It seems like, without a doubt. It's just, it's not the same. But I don't know.
I would live over here in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, we just have to find a way to get you guys a visa and get over to Europe.
We can just go on the run, man. Fuck it, illegal. Just
Country
keep
to country
moving,
to
man.
country, yeah.
We're keeping our rented van, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just going to have the multi-decade-long tour that you're just going from city to country to city to
Timmy's
country.
a teacher. He can teach the baby shit.
Well, I could teach him art at least.
He teach him art. I could teach him guitar, and that's
Some
all he
Spanish.
needs.
That's it, yeah. You've got a little bit of languages, you've got some art, you've got some music.
Drummer.
Teach him some rhythm,
I'm really good with cuss words too. I teach them some really good cuss words.
Cuss words, yeah.
Even better, you could have a
Americans
really...
are among the world-class cursors of the world. Like, we can curse.
I don't know, I've learned some very interesting British cursing.
You know what? You're right. Actually, you're fucking right. I think British. Well,
They top it. I think they top it with the cursing. It's very, I don't know, it's very creative.
It is. It's very interesting here. But there are some pitfalls that you encounter as an American-speaking person to an English-speaking person. Don't talk about your fanny pack,
what's a fanny pack here?
a bum bag, because a fanny is the front end of a woman.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
call it the front bottom here.
The front bottom.
That's hot.
That is hot.
I'm going to remember that. I'm sure I can use it somehow tomorrow.
I definitely. That Wakefield, talk about that front bottom and the fanny pack.
I really need some front bottom. I haven't had any front bottom in a while. Need to go back to the hotel, get some front bottom.
Go get your front bottom there. Well, I would like to thank you all very much, all three of you, for speaking with me. Thank you. And
We appreciate it.
thank you for also playing here. It was brilliant to see you guys tonight, and I hope to see you guys again soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Never love again.